Welcome back to WTF Sports. It's that time of the week. Let's hop right into our Week 13 recap.
All right. And when you're going into the recap, we hit it big this week. 15-1. Our one game wrong was the Saints-Rams, which we weren't. It was more of a toss-up in our eyes, which is what it came. Honestly, most of these games were toss-ups this week. This week was a week and a half of football. Because from Thursday to Monday, lots of good games. Lots of great games. Not the greatest coaching. Right, Mason?
Yep.
Fantastic. But he's gone, so all is well. And I'll let Mason cover some of our best performances.
Yep. Denver played really well. I mean, defensively, not so much. Even though they had two pick sixes, they still allowed 32 points.
Yeah.
Buffalo, I mean, all phases of the ball, they were great. I mean, what can you say? They scored 35 points and held the 49ers to only 10. So the Steelers outgained the Bengals, which seems to be a recurring
theme. Bengals can't win games that they play phenomenally on offense.
Well,
on offense.
Yeah, there you go. That's the problem right there. They only have offense, and then the Eagles beat the
Ravens
in a convincing fashion. I think they are definitely one of the best teams in the NFC. So
yeah, much proven to go against what we said at the beginning of the year in our little predictions. We were hating on the Eagles. I hated. I will still say I still don't think Jalen Hurts is a top 3 quarterback. That some people like to say. Top 5, top 7, we'll go with, but top 3, no. Give me Mahomes. I'm kidding. Mahomes isn't even top 20. All right, then moving on from here, we got our overly bad performances. I'll cover some of these. 49ers, as Mason said, 10 points. It was just sad. They lost both their running backs, which is really sad. Good for the Bears. Chiefs played a super sad game. Really bad, and they should have lost, but their black magic came through, and they got a false start overturned to an illegal shift somehow. Then the Giants, nothing good ever comes from New York, and I'll get a little more into that in a second. The Falcons played terribly. Again, this Falcons look bad. But speaking of nothing good happening in New York, the Seahawks-Jets game. It was so sad. I didn't get to watch it, luckily. And from what I understand, it was just no one could play special teams to save their life. But then no one could play football to save their life either. It was just...
It was bad, dude.
Yeah, just a game. And
Mr. Melt might be cut just because of that game.
I would understand that. Cut his ass. Put DK Metcalf out there. I don't know. He wouldn't catch it either. Put JSN out there.
It was really bad.
All right, then I'll let Mason cover this silly little fella.
So, Matty Eberflus had his 4th coaching error of the season that got his fired.
Finally.
Unfortunately, it's not fun, to have somebody fired, lose their job, But I mean, for me, it's a good thing because that means the Bears are not gonna hopefully make the same coaching errors that they have the past couple weeks. And obviously, he's not the only one to blame, but he refused to take the blame.
No timeout. So, 30 seconds.
No, we had a timeout.
I'm saying no timeout used. 30 seconds. Let the clock run out.
Yeah, no, we had a timeout there.
I will say the offense could have gone a little quicker, and they could have easily gotten a playoff. But
yeah, but as a coach, you got to recognize that.
Yeah. Either way,
not happening.
He's out of here. He's out of here. Best thing to happen in Chicago since they rebuilt after the fire. It's great. And our contenders, we moved the Eagles in. That's the real big change this time around. Eagles got moved into the bubble.
The biggest change of them all, though.
Yeah.
All right. The Chicago Bears, believe it or not, still have a path into the playoffs. And trust me, it's going to happen.
It will. You all just got to wait and watch. Caleb Williams is going to have the biggest run of any NFL career ever.
Yeah, you guys think it's gonna be hard for him to hit 4,000? Try 5,000. He's gonna hit 5,000.
Hell, try 6,000.
5,000 yards. 6,000 yards.
Yeah, but yeah, nothing much change here.
I don't even know how much you'd have to.
600 a game, easy numbers. Speaking of easy numbers, lots of numbers got changed around here. Eagles moved up to number 3. Steelers moved up. Vikings moved up a bunch. Chargers moved up a bunch. Broncos moved up a bunch. Ravens moved down a bunch. They are too inconsistent to stay in the top 3. And another team that moved down a bunch is the Texans and the Chiefs. Texans are so hit or miss. They have not won really convincingly that much, and they've lost to like the Titans, the Colts, But that's just how it is being a divisional opponent. And then the Chiefs, they have not won convincingly in the slightest at all season.
Yeah.
They don't look good. They almost lost to the number 26th ranked team, the number 30th ranked team. It's like they don't look good. And then Falcons moved down a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Bears moved up one, mainly just because the 49ers moved down a couple. They're probably not going to have any running backs for the next 4 weeks. No, like, established running backs. So it's going to be a mess for Shanahan there. But yeah.
I mean, they're both on IR, so they will not be back.
It's like guaranteed. So it's.
So.
Yeah. But then 1 and 2 stayed consistent. The Lions and the Bills, I think, are the best 2 teams in the league. No question. With the Eagles close behind.
Yeah.
And then the Giants are hands down the worst team. They're so bad.
Yeah, I don't even know how you can argue otherwise. I mean,
it is kind of funny, though, because the Jets are slowly moving towards them because they can't win a game to save their life.
I mean, they had it in their hands.
They really did. And they just
stopped playing offense.
Yeah. They didn't score in the second half, I don't think.
It all was over.
Yeah. But, yeah, moving on from that, playoff picture has not changed at all, except for the fact that the Ravens and the Chargers flipped seeds. That's it. The NFC didn't change at all, and other than that, no changes. So it's been the same for I think 6 weeks now, except for the Seahawks got moved in at one point over the Cardinals. But yeah, nothing crazy there. Playoff predictions, we cooked. We hit it.
Playoff predictions.
I'm an idiot. Fantasy predictions. Yeah, we cooked with this one. Baker could have done a bit better. He threw 2 picks, so it's a little rough. But other than him, I mean, Taysom Hill also got injured, so you can't hold that fully against him. But like 3 over 20, only 1 single digit one, and that was the guy who got injured. That's a pretty good week for us. Yeah, Broncos defense too. They keep coming through, like despite letting up 37 or whatever points, still scored 13 because of 2 pick sixes. It's crazy, but a great week for fantasy. Mason, I'll let you cover some of the divisional leaders.
Oh yeah, we got the Lions obviously leading their division. I think that they will be the winner of the NFC North.
Yeah,
undoubtedly, and then the Eagles will, in my opinion, also clinch their division. I think that they are better than the Commanders. And then, honestly, the NFC South is up for grabs. I don't know how that's going to work.
Because yeah, the Falcons and the Bucks are both 6-6. I forgot to change that one, but 6-6, both of them are. So hopefully the Bucks win.
The AF or NFC West is the same way. It's like, it's up for grabs still, but right now the Seahawks have a decent lead.
Thank the Lord.
The Steelers have the lead in their division. They probably will win it, considering how the rest of the teams are playing.
Yeah.
In that division. And then, obviously, as you all know, the Bills clinched the AFC East, so they are going to lead the division for the rest of the year. So you don't even have to worry about that changing. And then Texans, I mean, I don't really see any other team in that division putting up a fight against them, so they're going to stay leader of their division. And the Chiefs, I'm hoping that the Chargers can come up and take their division, because that would be awesome.
Oh, I'm praying. I want to see the Chiefs' downfall so bad.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome. Yeah, and wheel spin for the video we'll be making this weekend. Let's see what we're looking at. All right, it's week 14. If you don't know how this goes by now, it's pretty simple. We spin a wheel, get a team, pick some players for that team, spin another wheel, and make a video on that player. So the team that we'll be picking players for is the Atlanta Falcons. No matter how much we were hating on them earlier, we got to make a video on someone from them. All right, and we've compiled a list with a bunch of Falcons legends from Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Young Hoku, to like Michael Vick, Deion Sanders. You know, great Falcons players. Kirk Cousins is new, but we still want to make a video on him at some point, so who knows. But we will be making a video officially on Deion Sanders.
All right.
Yeah, so look out for that this weekend sometime, maybe Monday. But between Saturday and Monday, it'll be out. So, yeah, look out for that.
Yep, and as you guys can see, we got Deion Sanders in the wheel spin, and we will have that video out on either Saturday or Monday, depending on our schedules.
Yep. So. And to wrap it up, our awards. Best team of the week, the Bills. They embarrassed the 49ers, which is not a bad team necessarily. Worst team of the week goes to the Falcons. They got embarrassed, and unfortunately we had to pick a player for the Falcons. So it's like, you know, we're not saying good things about them, and we get them, which is, you know, that's just how it is. I mean, it's not let you cover these last two goats this week.
And then Brock Bowers is our player of the week. I mean, he went off against the Chiefs. Their stellar defense could not guard him whatsoever. He balled out. And then Jerry Jeudy got fantasy player of the week. How many points did he score?
40. He put up 40 points. Dude, I think he had like 200 yards.
55 yards and a touchdown. So
he was doing his thing. He has been popping off with Winston.
He set an NFL record.
Did he really? For what?
Yeah, for most yards against a team that he had played for.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He had previously played for.
Yeah. Get that man a good QB. Well, let me rephrase that. Get him not Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, anybody but Deshaun.
Yeah. All right. Well, wrapping it up on the note of Deshaun Watson, we're going to call this one here. If you like, basically, you got to do the outro. I have cough. This is staying in the video, though.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Brody's dying on the other side of the mic here. So, yep. We'll see you in the next one. And I hope that you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And do it for the algorithm. Get us up there. And do it for Brody's health.
Do it for my health. I need it.
Because he's dying over there.
Please.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. All right.
Later.